Here we go. Let's see if we can lay down. The CTS top end is going to be, it's going to be Howard Westbury. Kick booty. 550, 10 on 7 right there. That's a 35-thou package. Brasket 002, but he takes way too much straight by 55 and breaks out by 300. Actually had him. Just needed to hit brakes. Alan Evans going to be right hand side. Clayton, Ohio, 501. Scott Sanders, Zephyr Hills, Florida, 653. Zephyr Hills, a great city. That's the home of the great Donald Long, who's a big bracket fan. Here we go, 14th separation. By that I mean 11th separation. Top end, 655. Scott Sanders, 004, 2 over the number. That's a 32-thou package for the victory. Allen was 015, 3 off. 45-thou package, no good. As Bug McCarty be coming out 632. Tucker Creech, Clayton, North Carolina, be down in a 575. McCarty, watch this thing. Will stand over there on the right-hand side in the ugliest cool bracket car out there. Nice. Tucker Creech says bye-bye, though. It's all Tucker. 582 hard on the brake center, 10 022. Bug was 127. His worst reaction time of the day. Gage Bird should be coming out of Palmetto, Florida here. 629 going against SAJ. Stanley Albritton bringing out the grudge car. 564 on the left-hand side. Here we go. Birch is in. Albritton's in. Oh, man. Stanley goes 001 red. Gage Birch 010 out there, and he's out of it already, going 685 at a 629. SAJ was out of it also. So Garrett Griffith coming out to you here in Alexandria, Kentucky, down at 636, and Doug Milner coming out of Laurel, Delaware. Be down in a 541. Once again, they get a chance performance here in round number 3. Green and green. 7th thou separates them. It's going to be Garrett Griffith, 015, 10-5, 20 thou package for the victory. Doug Milner goes 008. 3 overs, no good. Margin of victory, 26 thou. Going to the right side. The Benny Ulmer coming out of 515. D Triplet, Eustis Florida, the Vega GT, down in a 570. Dragster, red, green, yellow, and blue. That's all color. Dragster run car, round 3. We need you to the lanes, please, for chance performance, round 3. You all right, Hank? You were ready to go. You got secret people flying in. I'm scared. Here we go, 3 thou separation. It's going to be triplet, 011, 10-3, 14 thou package. Benny was 014 in a tree, breaks out by 4 thou. Actually took it by 45, 10 thou, so he had slightly enough room, but no way you can see that by the naked eye. John Joins coming out of Sparta, North Carolina, 646, and Paul Dorn, Safety Harbor, Florida. I'll be down 572. All right, Paul Dorn dragging the rear bumper out there, says come and get you some. 573 one off right there, takes the victory, 35 thou package. John was 040 in the tree and done at the get-go as he breaks out by a thou in the big end. All right, so now we're going to do just a little track preparation out there. Get ready for the dragsters coming at you. Once again, dragsters, we found all-color dragster. It means if you have a dragster and you're...
Trusted by all since 1960. Jags!
Give some love to Superstock Bob out there, man. One of my favorite track workers. Superstock Bob working the starting line. Or bringing you in or telling you when to go for burnouts. Thank you to Superstock Bob. Here we go. Brandon Taylor coming out right-hand side to Woodland, Alabama. 4:59 across the board here. Paul Rich going to be the left-hand side. Pleasant Shade, Tennessee here as Hank is rich. I think he hit the jackpot over here. 18, Paul Rich, top end. Oh, baby. 008 right there. 464 and a 459 for the victory. Brandon Taylor was trips in, but not going to cover. Paul Rich takes it by 13 thou. Coming out of Paris, Florida here, 487 going against CW Bot, the Officer Boys Racing Team, 493 to Dow. Here we go. Ugh. Something happened to the Officer Racing Team. And Brett Sloat didn't sound like he lifted, but he wins. 046, 491, and a 487. Not sure what happened there. CW going to refire the car here to the left. So Brett Sloat moves on.
Trusted by all since 1960.
Jags.
It looks like we'll have to tow him out the racetrack right there. That thing came to a halt pretty fast. AC Pastel coming out right here inside. That's right at the Gardendale, Alabama. The young kid, I think he's 13. No, I'm just kidding. He's 16. 476 out of Chris Wallen, Moringo, Ohio. 471 the dial here to the left. Get a little purge of the nitrous there on the left-hand side, making sure the bottom pressure is right. we go. Red light starting on the left-hand side. Look at KC, man. The kid, 000. And he goes 48th now under at 146. Chris Swan was 23 red and 1 over. So here we go. Adam Schroth coming out of right-hand side, 468. Bo Buntner going to be the left-hand side to Floyd's Knobs, Indiana. Miller Chassis, 442 for the Jim Buntner Auto Group sponsored machine. RTC, what's up, brother? Lots of love to the RTC, man. Pre-stage on. Looks like Bo is moving forward here. Bo Drivers trying to slowly but surely shallow stage. Bo's in. Adams in. Tree coming down. 5,000 separation. Let's see what's going to happen here. Bunner dropped up and give it the trough. 013, 10-5. That's an 18,000 package for the victory. Bo was 018 a tree, 1 over the number right there. 36,000 package is no good. Adam Troth takes the victory by 18 thou. Mark Graham going to be coming out of right-hand side to Wearsdale, Florida. Race Tech Chassis, 492 against Timmy Smith. Woodland, Alabama, 457 right here on the left side. The Motor Maniac still tuning in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Aaron Williams, I love you, brother. My BFF. I'm at his wedding. Aaron Williams, the man, the myth, the legend, watching online. Three-tail separation right here. Smith Graham Smith, give it to double breakout Bart Graham. 0-11 reaction time as he breaks out by 5 thou. Timmy Smith was 0-14, but he breaks out by 7 thou. Bart Graham moves on. Mike Valley coming out right hand side to Port St. Lucie, Florida, 461, and John Brannon. Dunedin, Florida here on the left-hand side down at a 482. Here we go. Tom Pink, give it to Brandon. 1 over, 28 thou package for the victory. Mike Valley was 0-12, breaks out by 7 thou. Took the stripe by 23 thou. Anthony D'Agostino coming out 465 against Paul Rebus here. Rebus 464 down on the left-hand side. So here we go, D'Agostino and Rebus, two good drivers going at it. 464 to a 465 down, so they're going to leave together. Go. Tapping, give it. Oh, wow. Anthony takes it 0-13, 1 over the number, 26 thou package for the victory. Paul Rebus was double 04, had plenty of room in the big end, but he breaks out by 9 thou as he takes the stripe. 31 thou. Oof. Dave Hartman coming out of Leesburg, Florida, 454, going to be right-hand side, and Bryson Scruggs coming out of Pleasant View, Tennessee. The American chassis here down in a 435. 7th out separation. Hartman, Scruggs, top end. Who's going to be? It's going to be Hartman. 4:55, 1 over. The 27th out package for the victory. Scruggs, 0:17 goes 1 over for the loss. Margin of victory, 43-10 foul. Dave Hartman is going to move on to round 4. Nathan Knife coming out of right-hand side, Walton, Kentucky, down into 463. Kyle Cotrera, 437 right here, and the Campanella Racing Machine.
Kyle Cotrera, left side, 437 the dial. Nathan Nave, right side, 463 the dial. I want to say these two just raced each other last round. That happens a lot. I raced my guy first and second round today. Yeah. Different outcome. 12 thou advantage in the left. Double breakout victory. Kyle Cotrera, 003. 2 thou under, taking 6 thou for the win. Nathan Nave, 15 and 8 thou under in the right, no good. Andrew Reeves, left side, 459 the dial. Chad Axford, 453 the dial in the right. Chad Axford in the right, Portland, Tennessee. Andrew Reeves, left side, Lake Worth, Florida, 459. $19 and 1 above 0 for Andrew Reeves in the left for the win. 21, 8 thou under in the right for Chad Axford. He took 16. He had to take 8 or less. Winner, left lane, Andrew Reeves. We're in Champs Performance round number 3. $25,000 of Fuel Tech money tonight. Hanson Global Inc. SFG Christmas Bracket Bash. First annual or inaugural race tonight. Winner, left side, John Talazano, 001, 8 thou under, takes the victory. Right side, Mike Sullivan, 17 red, no good.
There we go. Evans is in. Here comes McCullough. Well, Aaron went red, Hank. 002. Zach Evans, 023, 10-5. That's a 28th down package for the victory. And as always, you go red, you go dead on, right? Aaron goes dead on, too, for the loss. Drew Smith here, Purperville, Kentucky, 499. Bruce Call, Okeechobee, Florida, 475.
Drew Smith, Barberville, Kentucky, 28 and 1 over for the win in the right lane. Bruce Call, little tardy, 50 and 1 above, no good. Kayla Costello / Champs Performance, round number 3. Here she is, champ. I'm in the queue. I'm trying to get on your poker game. 479 in the left, 483 for Joe Kerner in the right. Joe was on the microphone yesterday helping out. Really appreciate it. Joe, a wise man, sold his house in Minnesota. He's down here renting a house for 3 or 4 months, he said, until he finds one he wants to buy in Florida.
What's the matter, Gator? I'm still alive, buddy. Costello is in. Here comes Kerner. Oh, baby. Oh, baby.
Joe Kerner, 001, dead 0. Yeah, Kayla, 51 and 4 under, trying to make it a race. Blaine Mayer, left side, Woodstock, Georgia, 466. Right side, Billy Dunn, 464. And when we say Woodstock, Georgia, that is not Woodstock, New York.
No?
No.
Woodstock was not at Woodstock, Georgia.
I'm disappointed I missed that event. I really think they need to do like a redo or something on it, you know. And didn't they talk about that a couple years ago? But
They talked about it, didn't happen, yeah.
yeah, but there was a lot of issues with the same farm field or something, and the
There was
farmer
a pandemic going on during the original Woodstock. Did you know that?
didn't seem to bother them.
It didn't seem to bother.
They seemed to share everything. They did not social distance in the mud. And that was like
I'm so glad we're 6 feet away right now.
kind of completely unannounced, I thought. 9 fouls separates them up front. Winner, right side, Billy Dunn, 16, 1 foul under on the double breakout victory. Blaine Mayer in the left was 005, had him on the tree, took too much wind stripe, 16 thou, needed to take 12 or less. So my buddy sends me a text message and he says, aren't you glad you paid attention in math class so you could do all this? And my response, I feel they should have be like a cash register.
Yeah.
The screen we look at, it should just tell me
Exactly
what the
it
math,
is.
yeah, what happened. Like, here's your change, sir, $1.98. Like, you can't teach a kid yet of today to count change.
Yeah, I mean, they learn Common Core, right? How do they figure this out?
They would never figure this out. They would just stare at the screen and their smoke would come out of their ears.
Well, at least we don't see that in today's society, right? We give $5 on a 483, and they don't know what 17 cents is.
No, and if you gave them $5.83, oh, you're done. They're locked up.
They actually asked me why I gave too much.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
It's only $4.83, sir. Why'd you give me $5.83?
Right. You should have just gave me the 5.
Let me get my manager.
Fontanes goes red, 12th down the red side. Thompson 013, and he breaks out by 17, but moves on. So here we go, Tom Staub coming out of Hamilton, New Jersey, the undercover chassis, AA Auto Service, or Salvage, 472, and Mike Carpenter, St. Petersburg, Florida, the DK Machine, down in a 478.
No box. Round number 4, May race carbs to lanes 5 and 6, please. Nick Hastings, you are the potential wait and see buy run, please. Michael Carpenter, left-hand side, 478. Tom Stauba, husband of Karen, right side, 472. Bless you. We just fired Rona everywhere in here. $5,000 separates them up front. 007 dead 9 for Michael Carpenter. Nice lap, 16 total for the win. 20 total for Stallman, the right, no good. That ain't a bad lap.
I mean, this is what you need, Hank. You need a shorty. Mike Bloomfield Sr., Hamilton, Ohio. 470, and Lori Shapiro going to be right-hand side. Hillsborough, New Jersey. 488 from the American Chassis. I'm still good, Gator. I promise. RTC, if you have a Monster, you need to bring it up here. Monsters are good for your health. So pre-stage on, both drivers slowly but surely moving in. This is going to be a driver's race. Who's going to be top 10 charge? Give it to Michael Bloomfield. 10 on 1. That's a 23-thou package. Lori was 019, handling a tree by a little bit, but breaks out by 6 thou as she took 10 thou at the stripe. Ed Nunez coming down the right-hand side, Tampa, Florida, 494, and Tom Dauber. Dauber going to be the left-hand side here, 465. All right, here we go. 17,000 separation at the start. It's going to be Dauber, double breakout. Tom Dauber breaks out by 1 thousandths of a second at 143. Ed Nunez was 020, breaks out by 2 thou. Ouch. At 139. Tom moves on.
The Red Rocket. Catholic Kathy watching in Boynton Beach. Next to the 2 Georges. Just great people, though, Lee. They're super nice. Tom will do anything for you. Kathy got me to join the Catholic Church. She made me take all the classes for a year. She put the heat on me. That and my wife. But my wife says it was my idea. Women are sneaky. Shannon Walker, left side, 491 in the left. Cameron Fredrickson, 437 in the right. Evil. 39 and dead 4 for the win in the left. Cameron in the right was 7 thou red. No good.
Joe David, Kevin out right-hand side, 70 Florida, 477 at Don Hanson. The man, Kevin out left-hand side, Palm Beach Gardens, Florida, 472. The Hanson Global Incorporated machine. All right, here we go. Joe, 477 down, 472. The handsome man. He's a handsome man. Oh, boy. Top end, give it to Don Hanson. 009, 10-8, 17th out package. Don is moving on. Joe was 33 green, and that's a GoHome.com sponsored entry.
They call him B-Folk, Durand, Illinois, the VP Racing Lubricants entry, driving for his mother and father, Ron, the General, and Vicky. Had some great times with them this summer up at their cabin in Wisconsin. Very generous with their hospitality all the time. My folk taking care of me. Right side, Jim Berschneider, 475 in the right. B Folk, 450 in the left. Berschneider 16 and 8 thou under. B Folk 15 red. Let's out. Champs Performance, Stephen McCrory, third round. That's where we're at. We're going to run this race to completion. I am going to put my Santa suit on for the bet that I lost in Georgia. Thanks to my fellow racers for all the pre-entries that night. And now I got to wear a Santa Claus suit. Lucky for me, I don't have to stuff the belly. It's going to fit wonderful. Left side, Katie Sloat, 529. George Ebel, or Ebel. What do you think, Ebel? Naples, Florida. I like where he lives. 441 the dial in the right. Katie Sloat, 521 the dial in the left. $25,000 tonight. Somebody gets a big check. Then we're going to run the re-entry round from yesterday's 15K race, and then we're calling it a night. Winner right side, 22 and 2 over for the win. Katie was 40 and 1 thou under, taking 4. Had to take 3. That's hard to do. Britton McClintock, left side, Bradenton, Florida, 479 the dial in. Amy Farrow, Chattanooga, Tennessee, 457 the dial in the right. Lee, you think Britton drove his car here?
Might have. Although the police around here are not very nice, so maybe not.
No. They tell me that 64, they watch you pretty close. I could do without that roundabout up the road.
They watch you.
Can't believe that roundabout hasn't got me yet.
I mean, he could have, put some radios on that thing.
Driver here. You have to have a big tank if you're on alcohol. Nice radiator and cooling system, though. Oh, boy.
Well, it looks like he's going to drive it to the next round.
Yeah, that was a little easy for him.
With ease, McClintock, 028 right there, way off the number. It didn't matter. Amy, you saw her had her problems backing up on the right-hand side. She was 167 green.
Yeah.
And way off.
And way off the dial. Something going on there. Fred on J, left side, 489 the dial. Louis Hawthorne, 472 the dial in. I got to tell you, I'm a little disappointed Jake Hodge hasn't texted me how bad I murdered Fred on J's name earlier. He usually helps me with that.
Well, he texted me and said how much that I stink in announcing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did he tell you to hit me or something, like reach over and hit Hank? He's murdering the names?
No, he's been nothing but positive about you, Hank.
My boy Jake has got like the kiss of death, dude. I mean, every trip he goes to, there's a flat tire, wheel bearing.
I just got to know, was he doing like 100 mile an hour? Is that what it is?
I don't think that's it.
He blows a lot of tires.
He breaks the race cars he drives for people break. So my brother yesterday says, look, you're going to make your time run against Jake. I said, no, I'm not. I said, give him a single. I don't even want that juju near me.
Look at Louis. 009, 10-9, 18th out pack for the victory. Fred goes 18. He's out 1 thou at 139.
Did you call him King Louis?
Is he King Louis?
I don't know. Have you ever heard of King Louis, the booze or whatever? I had not.
No.
It's like $3,500 a bottle.
Nice.
That's about $34.90 over my budget.
So Jeff Keen coming at you here, 463 on the right-hand side. Ryan Harm coming out of Overkill Motorsports, 463.
That's Jeff Hellcat King. Ryan Harem out of California, left side, 463 the dial. 463 for Jeff Hellcat King.
Well, he might be meowing on this one. Wow, no he's not. Ryan going to take it 014, breaks out 5,000 as Jeff was 003, and he breaks out by 9. Nope, breaks out by 9,000, excuse me. At 142, had a little bit of room, takes it by 15. Steve Farrow going to be right-hand side, Chattanooga, Tennessee, the American chassis, 467.
Farm to Fresh in the left.
Is that Farm to Fresh?
Ringgold, Georgia. Hugh Harris, 468 the dial in the left. 100 separating them up front. They tell me a little trick in Super Comp if you're watching because your head's up or anything your head's up to watch the pre-stage. Whoever pre-stage goes out first had the starting line advantage.
That's what that means. In heads-up racing.
Yeah. Full of fun facts, as my wife says. That's Hank. Full of fun facts.
I gotcha.
You should ride with my wife for 1,563 miles to Florida.
I'm going to pass. 005 on the red side is not fresh. Farrow, 23 right there, is 11th foul underneath for the victory. Here comes the one, the only, the world-famous Alan Clark, going to be left-hand side of the racetrack. Westminster, Maryland, 20 Miller, 441. Kevin Pruitt, going to be right-hand side, 462.
What's your feeling on zoomies up here in the tower and blowers?
Old school blower, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a big one. Big belt, big pulley. Lots of zoomies. Lots of noise. Oh, and the three-step to boot.
Is that a dance move?
It's not good. It's a move that shouldn't be done.
Two-step?
I'm sure I could. Better than I drive a race car.
Don't forget, we're going to see Hank break dance in the Santa suit tonight.
Oh, that ain't going to happen. My wife said don't get it dirty. You heard her.
Here we go, Clack going in. Here's Pruitt. Give it to Alan Clapp. 441, dead 7, 19-pound package. Pruitt was 004 red, out 15.
I like telling people 0 to 157 in 4.4. None of your friends and coworkers
Do they look at you
this.
funny? Yeah.
Yeah, they just don't understand. You tell them you bracket race, you guys at work and stuff, and all they want to know is how much you won. They don't understand the numbers, and they don't understand the camaraderie that we get and the friendships we make out here, and they just don't get it.
I always tell people I announce drag racing, and they say that they make left turns. I'm like, nope.
No. If God wanted you to go left, he'd staple your left foot to the ground.
Isn't that the dirt track theory, though? You know, left foot is left turn, right is right?
I don't understand them. They're about like top fuelers now. They spend all this money, and they win nothing. They get like a trophy, and they charge all their spectators and friends to come in $40 a person. And the guy next to you can hit you.
Oh, man, stuff flowing off the car out there. It looks like paper. 451 right there, 145 for the victory. Kalon to bonus. As it looks like paper.
We got some time slips blowing around on the track.
Brett Slope goes underneath by 6 thou. Didn't matter.
So I went with a friend. He was a technician with me at the local dealership.
Right.
And he was his dad's second generation. They're pretty big into the late model stock cars. So they take me one night, you know, I'm going to check this out. They take me to the track, and it was like $30 for each one of us in the pickup truck to get in, and a drum of alcohol and some tires. And one guy in the heat racer or whatever crashed into him and tore his wheel and fender and flattened the wheel. And
Trusted by all since 1960.
Jags.
You're going to get a trophy?
That's the best part, though.
Right, but we drove 75 miles to get there. There was 7 of us in the truck. It was $280 or whatever. And the stands were full.
So
you know, I mean,
money.
Yeah, the track is.
That's what I mean. You gotta be the track guy.
I mean, I guess you don't want to be the late model stock car. I've seen some bigger purses, like they have a 50 fan down in Florida. I think is where they have the big money late models in the winter.
Got a lot of yes,
yeah.
for sure. So are you going to announce your top fuel team? Is that what you're telling me?
Well, I couldn't afford that long, $2,500 to win top fuel. You got to be a special kind of stupid if you keep going. Like you're guaranteed to lose $400,000 this weekend. We should enter 2 cars.
And some people enter 4.
Right. I mean, the hospitality and the truck, and there's got to be a way.
Crazy.
I
It is
don't
crazy.
understand what's going on over there. I don't know what to say about it. I think that they need some type of a new racing organization or something. The racers are better off going back to the
golfing,
match
right?
racing or something. I mean, yeah.
Just go golf.
I guess it's no different than me going bracket racing. I know I'm going to pay $5.99 to enter, and I'm not going to win.
Chileno Garber, 025 right there, goes underneath by 26 thou for the victory. Timmy Smith was 004 red out 3 thou.
Brandon Taylor, right side, driving for drag coverage, and TJ Pruitt in the purple Peter Eater. People Eater. Purple People Eater. Is that what it is? Wasn't there something like that back in the day?
Purple Peter, people.
Yeah, People Eater. What was it, though, back in the 70s or something? Was there a TV
Peter
show?
Piper
or
had a
something like that? I can't say that. Peter Piper picked a peck of... Well, I'm done.
What about...
Red run sticker door cars to lane.
Let me try that. Red run sticker door cars to lanes 1 and 2. VT got 300s in the pocket. 458 to dial, 18 the reaction, 1 above 7 for the win. And the right lane, Michael Smith, 48 and 1 over, no good in the left. Brandon Taylor going to round number 4. We're in Champs Performance, round number 3. Thank you, Stephen McCrory, for all you do with SFG throughout the year. Red run sticker dragsters, rounds 3 to the lanes, please.
Well, hey, sleep up here. We need red door cars round 4 to the lanes. The May race cars, red run sticker door cars. We need you to the lanes, please, for round number 4, please. Hank's up here. Hank is up here thinking about purple people eaters. Adam Croft coming on the right-hand side, and Sean Sarah. Here we go, Sarah's in. Here comes Adam. Double O across the board, double in. It's going to be 454, 10-7, 9 thou package for Sean Sarah. Adam was 007, but he breaks out by 11 thou, 148. Takes it by 13. That would have been tough to judge. Robbie Officer going to be right inside Palmetto, Florida, 454. Going to get Steve Dweck. North Miami Beach, Sparta, down in a 493. The pre-stage on for Dweck. Robbie Officer taking his time. Stage in for Officer. Dweck coming in the left-hand side. Oof, somebody was dead late. Tapped in, it's going to be, oh wow, Steve Dweck with luck. 054, 2 off the number for the victory. Robbie was 012 on the tree, breaks out by 1 thou. Ouch, as he takes the stripe by 65 thousandths of a second. Robbie going to be hitting himself here tonight. Billy Dunn, Leesburg, Florida, down in a 464. Going to get Steamroller, Largo, Florida, down in a 450 here in the left. What's up, Leon? Oh, baby, we got ourselves a race here. Top end. Give it to Billy Dunn. Trip zip, baby, out 7th thou for the victory in the double breakout. Steve was 016, out 18th thou. Billy Dunn moves on. Scotty Gibson Jr. coming out of Sanford, Florida on the right-hand side, 439. And Scott Browning, 455, going to be the left side. Oh, as they inch forward, as Hank goes all in.
Scott Gibson Jr., Sanford, Florida. That's where the airport is. 439. He's red. 3 thou red in the right, no good. Scott Browning was ready for him. 008. 4 thou under for the win in the left-hand lane. Stanley Albatron Jr., left side, 460. Jesse Alberts, right side, 482.
That's SAJ, baby. That's all Britain. I don't know where he got Albatron. What did your wife feed you? Was it tacos or gummies? This. So Hank's up here taking shots. We apologize about that. It's Jesse Alberts.
Stanley Alberton. All Britain. All Britain. What's he build?
It's going to be all Jesse Alberts right there. 004-6. That's a 10 thou package for the victory. Stanley was late. 047 right there and 1 over. No good.
Gary G-Dub Williams, left side. The FTI Performance Transmissions and Converters, 475 the dial in the left. Chris Wallen, Spencer, Ohio, 471 in the right. 2015 McIlvain chassis dragster. We'll go with that. I always say once I have the mic, I can say whatever I want, right? I mean, I can just.
That's true.
You can pronounce it however you want because you got the mic.
You just got to be careful because Joe will yell at you once in a while.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, well. I'm used to getting yelled at.
Here we go, 00 across the board. Top end, it's going to be Chris Wallen, 009, 10-6, 15th thou package. Gary Williams was 005, 1 over. That's an 18th thou package going home. Chris is moving on by 31, 10th thou. Derek Tenney, double D. Pleasant View, Tennessee, 442, getting us Andrew Reeves. Lake Worth, Florida here, 459.
Andrew Reeves, left side, 459 the dial. Derek Denny, right side, 4.42 the dial. Derek, 3 thou too soon in the right lane for the loss. Andrew, 22 green, dead 9 for the win in the left lane.
We need all door cars, all color door cars. That means if you're a door car and you made it to round 4, we need you to the lanes. Thank you to May Race Carbs. Once again, All door cars, all color door cars. We need you to the lanes for round 4, May race cars. Here we go, Kevin Pruitt and Cal Cotrera. 461 to 436. Both drivers are in. Here we go. 3,000 separation. Give it to Kyle. 014, one over the number right there. 26 thou package. Kevin was 017, one over. That's a 28 thou package going home. Kyle was 26 10 thou at the stripe with the victory. Quillen Carter, 447 going to be the right-hand shine, and Shannon Walker, McKinney, Texas, 491 here to the left. Here we go. Oof. Somebody's dead late. Carter, 014, one over right there for the victory in 146. That's a 25 thou package for the victory. So Walker was dead late and done. So Pro Drag Tractor is going to be out there right now making some adjustments to the racetrack before you fire off round number 4. Once again, thanks Chance Performance for bringing round 3. Round 4 brought to you by Mayor Race Cars. We have called all door cars, all colors for round 4.
Jags. Jags.
In 2021 SFG Big Money Bracket Racing will roar back to life with a 5-event schedule. The season will kick off April 12th through the 18th with the Jags SFG 500. Next up, SFG returns to Cedar Falls Motorsports Park for the FTI 350, June 2nd through the 8th. Following that, the highly anticipated return of the Jags SFG Million at US 131 Motorsports Park, June 28th through July 4th. In September, SFG heads to Darlington Dragway for the return of the Jags SFG Super Bowl of Bracket Racing. And finally, SFG returns to Bradenton Motorsports Park for the 2nd annual Christmas Bash, December 15th through the 18th. For all the details on the 2021 SFG Promotions events, visit racesfg.com. That's racesfg.com.
Trusted by all since 1960.
Jags.
Did you like the mist? It's like a brand new perfume.
So all our spectators down there, let's practice the wave. There's 7. Yeah, wave high. That's good enough. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, nice.
Yes.
You got it. You got it. 2 hands on that one. Oh yeah, we're rocking the wave over here.
I like it.
Hey, you on the end down there, participate. Yeah, get the one past you guys behind you.
Yeah, on the way down.
His hands are in his pocket. Yeah, that's you, sir. Yeah, throw the arms up when they do.
Sir.
There you go.
Hey!
Yay! We got it going on. SFG wave, all 7 of them.
For the first time in
let's
history.
do it again. Start with you down here in the hoodie. You didn't help. Get your hands out of the pockets, Mr. Hoodie. Right up front.
He's in the hood, man. We're not talking about him.
Yeah, the Puerto Rico game, they don't have no flag or nothing this year.
First in SFG history with a wave.
That's the
Nice.
first one we've got them to participate. This cold, the flag, the wind's blowing in their face, the VHT's blowing in their face. Ace King.
Is Lucas Walker with the harness leaving 64.5 Mustang Murray, Kentucky here. 578 Kevin Pollard going to be left-hand side, 625. The left-hand side is we have 4 no-box cars left. Once again, thank you to SFG for kicking in 500 and 250 for the no-box here this beautiful Thursday. Look at Lucas. He's like, man, I got to make sure this thing is straight. Why? Because it goes about 100 feet down the dragway.
On the back bumper.
Yes.
I was at a little drag strip in Southern Illinois. Luke Bogacki, our buddy, put on a race, door cars only. Very neat deal. And they had a wheel standing contest. That was pretty cool. Nice. Lucas won it, but he about cost himself a car. They had a burnout contest. That was spectacular. It was a lot of fun. Small little 8th mile track.
Look at Lucas, man. That thing is cool. top end. He's still cool. Lucas Walker, 019 right there. The force is with him as he's 19th out underneath for the victory. Kevin Pollard going home, breaking out worse. 025 in a tree.
Nasty Nick Hastings, right side. Everybody knows that name in the no box. 6.11 the dial-in in the right. Bruce Lang, Marathon, Wisconsin. All right, Bruce, one of the smart guys. 6.05 the dial-in in the left.
All right, so Gary Williams, congratulations. You won the champsperformance.com $100 gift certificate. Come on up here whenever you can.
That's a pretty 68 Barracuda. I like
Bruce
that
runs
car.
this down as a super stock, so it's cool to see him out here. Bruce is going to be a little bit in trouble here with his nostalgia. Well, Bruce was nostalgia. As Nick Hastings goes 023, 2 over for the victory. Bruce was 061. That was a Hank light.
Oh. Wow.
3th out underneath.
Feed the guy dinner and he gets you in the back. So yeah, Nasty Nick, he's had a good year. I saw one check was, oh boy. Dangerous Dylan Carr. What are you doing up so late? Are you? You're not gambling in the stands or anything, are you?
Here we go, Joe Foley, going to be right-hand side, 590 here with the Mopar. Going to get Howard Westbury here, Harleyville, South Carolina, down at a 550. And the Kick Booty Motorsports Chevy 2. Oh, Kick Booty going up against the Mopar. A duster, man. Wish I could take that thing home with me. This thing is bad to the bone. Will Stand and Mopar. Red light start for the Mopar. 002 red. It's going to be Kick Booty. Westbury. 6 thou underneath for the victory. Joe goes dead 1. 2 thou under. Wow.
Dangerous Dylan with Carr up here checking in.
Yeah, he said money and he ran away.
Well, he's probably going to get some so that he can come back here and bet me.
I like it.
My dog sitter.
So here we go now in Hawk coming out of Bradenton, Florida, 625, and here is Benny.
Alan Hall, Kerry Carr's father-in-law to Shane Carr, grandpa to Dylan. He says, I'm here watching my grandpa race. Homer, Trip, Zip, 300s under the dial on the red light victory in the left lane.
Is Matt Dennis coming out of right-hand side. The Mac Daddy, Vermilion, Ohio, Starfire, 629, and Doug Milner going to be down in a 542.
Still have our Motor Mania viewers at home. Bob Bush, Gator, Mopar Man, RTC, I can't even read the phone so small. I'm getting old. TCFMF. Radial Tire. Yeah, that's him. I remember that before. Joanne told me he was radial
To the front.
radial car tires to the front.
My
Got
friend.
you. Yeah.
Yes. Milner's in. Here we go. Dennis coming into right-hand side with a Pontiac. Well, it's not really a Pontiac. Top end. It's going to be Mac Daddy. 013 won over the number right there. 25,000 package. It's Doug Milner. 029 goes 2 over for the loss. Troy Williams. Jeremy Popple coming out of right-hand side. Canastota, New York. The 95 Firebird. 520. Jay White coming out of Fort Pierce, Florida. 644. Top end, look at that. Jeremy says, I'll take it. 025, 10 0, 25,000 package. Jay White was 016. He was out by 6,000, and he took it by 15, so had a little bit of room. Ferrero coming out right-hand side to Fort Lauderdale, Florida, 609, and Tucker Creech, Clayton, North Carolina, 575 here to the left. Tucker's in. Here comes Nick. Oh, baby. We got ourselves a drag race. Top end charge. Give it to Nick Ferraro. Look at that. 013, 10 4, 17th out package. Tucker was 014. Out 6th out. Takes the stripe by 9th out. Alan Evans coming out of Clayton, Ohio, 503. And Garrett Griffith, Alexandria, Kentucky, down to 636. Dragster red, run card red, Dragster, round 4, to the lanes, please. 5 and 6, round 4, Dragster red, to the lanes. Big shout out to May Race Cars, our round sponsor here for round number 4. Like it. Top in. I like Griffith. No. Alan Evans gets it. 023. Breaks down by 4th out. Garrett Griffith was perfect. Triple zeros. And he breaks down by 20th out as he takes the straight by 39. That's that 000 curse.
Howard Westbury is looking for an aerospace vacuum pump. Jegs.com parts call. Howard Westbury looking for an aerospace vacuum pump, please. Oh.
Don Bradford coming out of Hayden, Alabama. 627 and Jason Falk, Bradenton, Florida. In the Chevy 2 station wagon. Wagon out in front. The wagon's going to take it. 625.5 off the number at 108. Actually gave the finish line to Don. Don breaks out by 30 as he was dead late with an 83. Matt Cook coming out of Hendersonville, North Carolina. 604 there, and Marty Dabney. Troy, Virginia. 491, man. One of the coolest Vegas out there.
Matt Cook, Hendersonville, North Carolina, 604. Marty Dabney, 491 in the right. Troy, Virginia. True 76 Vega in the left. 72 Vega in the right. We are in May Race Carbs. That's West May. Back in Indiana. Married to Kaylee. 008, dead 4, 12 total for the win for Matt Cook. And the left, Marty, was 19-2 over. Took the long route there in the Vega, no good.
Go Antonio Santiago coming out right hand side, the San Juan, Puerto Rico. Team Puerto Rico 670, and Scott Sanders. Zephyr Hills, Florida 654. Going to be the left hand side in the battle of the Fox Bodies. All right, here we go. Top end charge going to be, give it to Santiago. 027, dead 0. 27th down package as Sanders was 043 done at the hit as he breaks out by 9 thou. Aaron Milton coming out of Delano, Minnesota over there on the right-hand side down in a 529, and Jason Wilson, Lebanon, Ohio down in a 577. Up in 10-7 right there. Jason Wilson going to take it. 38th thou package for the victory. Aaron Milton was 40, and he was done at the hit. Jason Wilson takes it by 38th thou. Marty Wright coming out over here in the North Carolina Monte Carlo 514. The Dowling against Travis Logan here, Port Charlotte, Florida, down in a 615.
Travis Logan, Port Charlotte, Florida, left side, 615. Marty Wright, 514 in the left, right. 6 thou separates him up front. Marty Wright, 12 dead 7 for the win on the right. Travis was 006, took 18 to be 5 thou under. Had to take 13 or less.
Manuel Solar coming out of right-hand side. Team Puerto Rico 634 getting against Gank Gatwood, Alabama 614 here to left. Nice looking launch coming out of Gatwood's machine. Top end through the strike, give it double break out to Gank Gatwood. 003 breaks out by 17 thou. Solar was 037 on the street, breaks out by 21 thou. Jonathan McCandless coming out of Burlington, North Carolina. 582, and Gage Birch, Palmetto, Florida, down at a 629. Red, green, yellow, and blue dragsters, we need you. That's all color dragsters. We need you to the lanes for round number 4. Thank you, May Race Cars. Once again, all dragsters that are still in competition for round number 4, we need you to the lanes. Green and green, Gage Birch away. Here comes McCandless. Top end, give it to Gage Birch. 012 dead 4. That's a 16th out package. McCandless is 045 done at the hit. Joe Foley coming at you once again. The Mooresville, North Carolina 590 against Austin Logan. Anyway, on the left-hand side is going to be Joe Foley, though, in the Mopar. 0071 off the number right there. 18th thou package for the victory. Randy was out 1 thou, didn't matter. So here we go, KP. Kevin Pollard going to be right-hand side. 628 going against Dave Triplet, Eustis, Florida. And a Vega GT. Vega GT, Hank. That's a nice Vega. I like it. Here we go. Oh, baby, baby, you're killing me. 629.0 right there. 1 over. That's an 11th thou package for the victory as Dave Triplet was 0-14, out 4. Well, over 4, excuse me, to the good side. Kevin Pollard's going to move on. John Joyner's going to be right-hand side. Sparta, North Carolina, 645. And 3J. John Joyner Jr. coming out of Cocoa, Florida, 528. I'm a big 3J fan. It's good to see him going rounds here at SFG.
John Joyner, left side, 528 to dial. John joins. Oh, really? 645 to dial. Look at those names.
John joins going against John Joyner.
What is the chance of that?
John Joyner, John joins, the joins, Joyner, 3J.
There's no way.
Here we go. Top in, it looks like 3J, and it is 006-10-1. 7th thou package for 3J. John Joynes going home, 0-10. Breaks out by 3 thou, didn't matter. Andrew Turner and a car that I would not want to drag race, but it looks like a lot of fun. Boynton Beach, Florida, 580 to the island, and Scott Gibson Jr. coming out in the Malibu wagon. Down in a 651 right here from Sanford, Florida. Double 05 red for Scotty. Andrew Turner, 037 right there. Breaks out by 16. Scotty's not going to be happy with himself as Turner was 37 green. So Garrett Griffith coming out of Alexandria, Kentucky. 635 right there in the S10 and Howard Westbury. The Harleyville, South Carolina Kick Booty Motorsports. 551 here to the left. Here we go. Griffith, Westbury, top in, give it to Garrett Griffith, double G, 006, dead 6, 12th thou package. Westbury breaks out by 8 thou with an 011 reaction time. Paul Thorne coming out of Safety Harbor, Florida here, 572. Going to be a dial. Six reaction time. Paul Dorn going to move on. 570, 16th thou under for the victory. Once again, we have called all color dragster round 4 to the lanes, please. So if you're in a dragster and in competition, you need to be in the lanes. So once again, if you have a dragster that is still in competition, we have called all colors to the lanes, please. For round 4 May race carbs. Thank you again.
Trusted by all since 1960.
Jags.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the inaugural Mickey Thompson Super Bowl of Bracket Racing. It's time to give away some cold, hard cash. Mr. Alvin, you ready for this one?
Yes, sir. Let's give money away.
In 2016, when SFG
Left-hand side, Andrew Reeves, 460 the dial in the left. Casey Pesnell, right side, 475 the dial in. Tree comes down. 2 thou separates him up front. Lot of whopping. 009 in the right. 2 over for the win for KC. Left Andrew. 11 and 6 above. Something going on for Andrew. Winner right side. KC Pesnell. Paul Rich left side. 461 the dial. Brett Sloat 486 the dial in the right. Winner left side 14 dead 2 for Paul Rich. Right side 19 dead 2, no good in the right.
So it sounds good. Ryan Gleghorn is going to phone in and announce tomorrow. That's good news. Bark Ram going to be right-hand side. The Waresville, Florida, 491. Tom Dauber going to be left-hand side, 463. Once again, big shout out to Double O Stuffed Oreo. I feel like I made it now. I'm telling you. Maybe I can come up with something else that can make fun. I love it. Here we go. Bart Graham, Tom Dauber. Seventh in charge, give it up. On the left-hand side, the Dauber 012 right there, 1 over. That's a 25-thou package for the victory. Par was 010. Over 17, 27-thou package for the loss. Zach Evans, Clayton, Ohio.
1/3 of the Geezer Tour going to round 5.
Hey now. 453. Cal Contreras going to be on the left-hand side here. Down in a 437.
Kyle Cotrera, left side, 437. Zach Evans, right side, 453. Giddy up and go, 437. Kyle driving Paul Campanella's hot rod. He's got 300s in the bank. Kyle's 14-1 over, taking 9 thou for the win. Zach 46, 8 thou under, no good in the right. Gerald Thompson, left side, 461. Drew Smith, right side, 499. It could be Gerald or Gerald, Gearold. I'm going to go with Gerald. Gerald Thompson. And they're off. 16 thou separates them up front. Right-hand side was better. Left-hand side gets the win. 29 dead 2. 31 total for the win in the left. Right side took 19 to be 1 thou under. No good. Left side, dangerous. Don Hansen. Hansen Global Inc. 472. Palm Beach Gardens, Florida. Son Donnie Jr., wifey Lane, daughter-in-law, all living at the mansion. Hanson Compound. Adam Trouth, right side, 468. Looking for an oil sending unit for a race pack system. If you need got a racer in need, Jegs Parts Call. Oil sending unit. The Geezer Tour, 2/3 of it going to round 5. Hanson 11, 13 thou under for the win. Adam in the right, 2 thou red. Bubba Hawthorne is looking for an oil sending unit for a race pack system, please. Ryan Harem, left lane, Overkill Motorsports, 462. David Hartman, right side, 454. Brian Harem, 009, 2 under the dial for the win. David Hartman, 2 thou red, 17 thou under. Alan Glatt, left side, Westminster, Maryland. 441 the dial. Anthony D'Agostino, right side, 464. Westminster, Maryland. Where do they have the dog show? It's Westminster, isn't it? Isn't the Westminster Dog Show or something?
I think it's there. Yeah.
You're from Maryland. You're supposed to know these things. I think you collect dogs. You collect dogs, don't you? Don't you have a bunch of them? Show dogs?
I have 0 dogs, actually.
Don't you show dogs? I thought you showed dogs.
No.
005 in the left, 37 in the right. A lot of whopping going on. 005 dead 6. Taking a football field for the win. Alan Glatt for the win in the left.
For the win, man. For the win. FTW. All right, here we go. Billy Dunn. John Tolosano coming out left-hand side. Jupiter, Florida, 443. Top in, give it to 443, 10-3. That's 20,000 package to 154 for the victory. Moving on. Right hand side, the racetrack breaks out by 1,000. Mike Carpenter coming out left hand side, St. Petersburg, Florida. The DK machine down in a 477. Go. Bell coming out right hand side of the Naples Florida Worthy chassis. 441 versus 477. So George is in. Here comes Carpenter. Not the best reaction times in the world right there. Top end. On the brakes, it's going to be Carpenter. 023-10-3. It's a 26th out package. Bam.
Yeah. Two goes down, one comes back.
044 is no good.
Can't believe that.
Especially in round 4.
Yeah, I can't believe that. Can't believe that didn't get by. Here's a matchup. Sean Serra, 454. Brandon Taylor, 457. Right lane, Alabama. Left lane, Virginia. That's the purple people eater in the right lane. Driving for TJ Pruitt. Where are you, TJ?
Here we go. Here we go. Restage on. Let's get ready to put it in the beams. Oof. Eighth out separation. It's going to be Brandon Taylor, 017 on the tree. Breaks up by 15th thou right there. Sean was double 09, but he breaks up by 16th thou. Ouch, at 145. So they were down there, says, you take it. No, you take it. No, you take it. Jim Bursteiner coming out of right-hand side of the Youngstown, Ohio. Diamond chassis, 474 for the V-Pack. And Brenton McClintock coming out of Bradenton, Florida, down in a 478. All right, here we go. Bursteiner going against McClintock. 7th out separation. It's going to be Jim. Look at that. 006, dead 5. 11th out package for the victory. McClintock. It was 013. One over the number is no good. Jim gets it by 20 thou.
Bubba Hawthorne, Randy Folk believes he has a sending unit for you. He's in a black SUV with the heat on, he says, over by the right staging lane. Bubba Hawthorne, see Randy Folk in a black SUV for possibly having your sending unit, please. Over in the right staging lane with the heat on, he says.
So Julia says that it's in Westminster, New York.
Okay.
So you had the town
All
right, just the wrong state.
Thanks, Julia. I don't show dogs a whole lot. Actually, I lost one dog this weekend. He was in the wrong motorhome for 40 minutes. And Don Higgins brought him back over. Don didn't know it wasn't his dog. They're both white labs.
John Brandon 001 red is Louis Hawthorne. 017 1 over right there. 28th down package for the victory.
So yeah, that was a funny story. My dog
That
is
was
a
good.
white lab.
Did you swap it? Was it swap?
No.
Oh, no.
I just lost a dog.
Oh.
And Higgins, so he was in Higgins' motor for like 30 or 40 minutes before Don realized it wasn't his dog.
We need our
No box final to lanes 1 and 2, please. No box final to lanes 1 and 2, please.
Door car, hold on a second. Platinum Products, we bring round 5. We need a no box final to the lanes, please. So we need red and green door car, round 5 to the lanes, please. Platinum Products bringing the action, red and green door car. Benny Ulmer, you're the potential buy run. Shannon Walker, Steve Faro. 3 and 4. Here we go. Ugh. Once again, not the greatest reaction time. Stop paying going to be Shannon Walker, 031 10 4, 35 foul package. Faro was 046 on a tree, 1 over. 58th foul package is no good. Joe Kerner coming out of Coon Rapids, Minnesota, 483, going to be right hand side. The announcer, Joe. Mike Bloomfield Sr. coming out of Hamilton, Ohio, down in a 470 in the shorty. Who's going to move in? Shorty says, I got this. Joe Kerner's in. 1 foul separation. Let's see who's going to take the victory and move on. Top end of a 10 on 6 for Shorty. For the victory right there. Mike Bloomfield Sr. 029 10 6, 35 foul package for the victory. Joe was 028 in the tree, but 3 off the numbers, no good. Margin of victory, 25 foul. On Champ Bleachers, I think you just jinxed them. Jesse Alberts, Burnville, Pennsylvania, 482.
Chris Wallen, Spencer, Ohio, 471 in the left. We are in the May Race Carbs 4th round of Dragsters. We had Fortium came back. Thinking we got 41 cars coming back for the 5th round total.
Red light start for Wallen. 002 red. Jesse Alberts 013 breaks out 8th down for the victory right there. Chris was dead 1, but 002 red. Jesse says, I'll take it. Go. 13 on the red side. Right-hand side claw the bonus. Going to move on. 448 goes 448. Dead 5 right there. 18th foul package. That means there's 013 on a tree. Travis, right-hand side was 500 off. So Jono Gerber coming out right-hand side, the Ohio base, 446. It is Steve Dweck, Miami Beach, Florida here, 492 on the left-hand side.
So our intention is, listen up in the pits, please. Our intention, if you are one of the people that are going to buy back this evening from last night's race, if you are in the buyback round for yesterday's race, we are still going to run the buyback round from yesterday. But when we get into like 7th round, if nobody is left in the race that's in the buybacks, we're going to start racing the buyback round in between, waiting between 7th, 8th, 9th round tonight. So if you're in the buyback round, we still plan on running it tonight. We are going to fill it in if everybody is out of tonight's race that is in the buybacks. So that's our intention, to try and run the buybacks earlier than at the final end, as long as everybody that's buying back is out of today's race. Nasty Nick, we're waiting on you, little buddy. Box final, you and Lucas. Door car box, red, green, yellow, and blue to the lanes, please. For round number 5, Platinum Products.
Here we go, Contreras going to be a right-hand side, the Elliott Main, 438, the hired gun, and Reese, 460 here on the left-hand side. 15,000 separation, top end, it's going to be Cal Contreras. How about 002 dead 8, 10,000 package. Andrew 017, 7,000 underneath, and 150. Cal moves on.
Billy Dunn, left side, 462 the dial. Brandon Jarrell, right side, 446 the dial. We are in round number 4, May race carbs. We had 40 dragsters come back this round.
And here we go, Marty's going to be right-hand side, and Billy moves in. 6,000 separation. Top end charge. Give it to the right-hand side of the racetrack. 027 right there, one off the number. That's a 42,000 package.
Jags.
We drive performance. We drive passion. A background in drag racing. And a future in all forms of motorsports. Because success in one sport isn't enough. Pushing ourselves to be the best. Climbing every mountain. Topping every peak. Until you see Fuel Tech everywhere.
Trusted by all since 1960.
Jags.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the inaugural Mickey Thompson Super Bowl of Bracket Racing. It's time to give away some cold, hard cash. Mr. Alvin, you ready for this one?
Yes, sir. Let's give money away.
In 2016, when SFG Promotions held our first event, we did it with the intention of giving bracket racers what they deserve. At the foundation of what bracket racers deserved was higher payouts and lower entry fees. It was on that understanding that the foundation of SFG was laid. Over the last 4 seasons, Kyle Riley and his team at SFG have built on that same foundation to build the largest bracket racing promotion organization in the world, and done so by staying true to their core values that started it all. In all, SFG Promotions has paid out over $10 million to hundreds of bracket racers across the country. Plus, SFG was also the first to ever pay $1 million to a single winner and holds the highest payout in the history of drag racing at $1.1 million. But giving back doesn't stop with the huge payouts. SFG has also given away a turnkey $70,000 dragster won by Will Holloman for free just for attending 3 SFG races in 2019, and a brand new Chevy Equinox to Bob Koski just for pre-entering the 2019 SFG 500. The foundation of SFG is strong, and in 2021 we'll keep building on it because you, the racer, and the fan deserve it.
Let's sit out. Confirm. So I got Kyle Riley in person, in the flesh, up here in the tower. Kyle, what do you think? Couple words about how we're doing in Florida and week before Christmas?
Of course, I love the weather. Love it.
Yeah, you got wife and kids down this week, right?
Yep.
That's what I did. I bought 2 cats, 2 dogs, and a wife.
Beautiful weather in Florida. Love the whole team at Bradenton Motorsports Park. Definitely will be back here. Wade and everybody else, Victor, the whole crew, wonderful. Treats SFG, made us feel welcome. And next year, the next year, 3 big races. Yeah, it'll be the second annual. But SFG. The 3 big races next year, no pre-entry is required. Still the best prices in the industry. $1,500 to race for a guaranteed $500,000, and at the million is $2,000 at the gate to race for a guaranteed $1 million.
And some other things I see.
And also the Super Bowl of bracket racing makes its return at Darlington Dragway, where it's triple hundreds, pay at the gate, $900. Triple hundreds. All of these races I just named got a $50K warm-up for $175. Unmatched by anybody in the industry.
I like it. $1 million for $2,000. And I don't say this to bash anyone else's races or anything. I'm just pointing out facts. If money is an issue for you, there are other millions next year, but they're 50% more. It's $3,000 to race for $1 million or $2,000 to race for $1 million. So, if you got $2,000, that's one thing. If you got $3,000, God bless you. So we're just saying there are many choices next year, and we hope that you spend your consumer dollar with SFG. We appreciate it. Kyle, I don't know how many times this summer you threw out extra money that was not on the flyer, and you had a good turnout, and you said, hey, I thank my racers. I appreciate the customers coming to race, because you are our customers. You're the customer. You dictate what type of races that Kyle puts on. I mean, if you don't show up and we get skunked and have a bad car count, then you have to adjust. You got to change to what your customers want. So we respect all you guys as racers and as customers, and we appreciate your input all the time. If we do something wrong, we do things you don't like, you do things that are not a good business thing or whatever, Kyle always has his ear out. He's always walking around, he's always listening to you guys, and ultimately, I'll just be honest, I race, you know what I mean, I enter a race. I feel that you care about not trying to make a home run on everybody every time. So I appreciate it. I like the races. It's a great team. Brad, our competition director. Austin, business coordinator? Business director. He doesn't like coordinator. He likes director. I call him Grasshopper. Big race to Florida? I think next year, SFG big. Oh boy. I know one thing: when you bring your wife, 2 cats, 2 dogs, it gets a little more pricey
Wait a
every day.
second. It's going to be huge.
I like it. And then, of course, the Jags.com. How long was that contract for? Multiple years. Multiple years. That's like inaugural and annual. I'm going with multiple years, Lee. So we're going to go into round 5, Platinum Products. We got our no box final. They rode down in the same trailer. Lucas Walker, Nasty Nick Hastings. They're going to face each other in the no box final. I don't know how many millions of times that's happened in the last years. And good for them. They work hard at their sport. They work hard at their cars.
And right. We got to say a lot of love to SFG. You're kicking in some extra money for the car count for the no box final.
Another
here.
bonus.
Yeah.
$500 bonus to win that was not on the flyer. $250 bonus runner up. Boys, feel free to just bring it to the tower. Lee,
we take tips.
Yeah, we take tips. We'll
That's
take
right.
the whole $750. They didn't expect it. They didn't know it was coming.
I think that's what Hank lost in poker tonight.
No,
No.
we had to sit out. We're out. And we got 19 box cars remaining, 20 dragsters remaining. Those are estimates. Don't take me to court or anything on it. 19. I say 19. Yeah.